My 18th day of Journal with Me challenge. It's so great to have you here. I do hope that you follow me every single day, and I really do hope that you watch the intro videos that I made in English, German, and Turkish so that you can understand why am I doing this? Why is journaling important? And why do I keep inviting you to join? And it is absolutely important. And the more I do these journalings every single day, which I also try to create a habit for myself, but also once you do something for 30 days, it becomes a habit. And I personally like to have this as a habit, because if you are someone who cannot stick to a routine, a health routine, a health regime, a sports regime, a sports activity, or cannot stick to your projects or anything that you want to achieve, if you are lacking the self-discipline, these challenge that I created will be covering all of this. It's not only necessary for journaling, it's also for you to be able to have that schedule every single day to achieve what you want to achieve. So when people asking or thinking or looking at me and keep saying that, you achieved all of this in your life, yes, I did, because I worked hard. Nothing came into my lap whatsoever. As I keep saying in my videos, if someone had to work 10 times, I had to work 100 times. Not only because I'm also an HSP and a power empath, and I have dealt a lot for the last 20 years with many horrific bosses and colleagues and friends, or supposedly friends. So it is nothing was easy in life. Okay, so if you and I kept going and going and going, I worked hard, and keep working hard also for you. I can show it to you when people asking me, I have so many people from overseas like, oh, I want to come to the US. But I do know these people are really working, I don't know, from 10 to 4, and then they're still complaining, and then in the meantime they do some like 3 times break. And then I want to show it to you that it is important to achieve success in life. You must go on and work every single day, even if you join for 10 minutes of your time every single day. Even for me, it doesn't have to be journaling. Just take that time for you every single day for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Work on that project, work on that goal, work on that book, work on that project, the artwork, whatever it is, whatever you want to achieve. Take that time. Or you want to meditate, you just don't have the time. Or you want to do sports, you don't have the time. You have kids, you have school, you have I don't know, work. It doesn't matter. Take that time. This is exactly why I'm doing this, not only for journaling, which journaling is the key of everything. It really balances you out and helps you to really heal yourself. Okay, if you want to heal yourself, start doing the journaling. So important. Actually, the more as I keep saying, the more I'm talking about and more I'm doing the journaling, everything around me, everybody around me, all the news around me, all the news I'm seeing, all the information I receive, it's all about suddenly journaling. Everything is about journaling. The importance of journaling. And I'm like, wow, it's crazy. And people are just actually now, right just before the live, I've got a phone call and talked with somebody, and was talking about suddenly that person had like this intense for 2 days of release. And I said, exactly, If you feel that, have your journal next to you, write it down, write in a journal. And the person said, yeah, I have everything in my mind, I can write it down. Yes, I could. Okay, definitely have a pen and paper or journal next to you and write those feelings down as they come to you. And that feelings what this person had was all from the past, the entire life of this person's mother, what the mother has experienced, what this person experienced from the entire childhood. And this person said it literally came while I was doing something, it literally came in front of my eyes like a movie. And I said, oh my God, this was exactly a release that you so needed in your life. I'm so happy that happened. And just write those down in the journal. And this person said, yeah, I definitely can write it. I was like, yeah, okay, definitely have a pen and paper next to you or journal and write those feelings as they come up down. And these are, so important self-healing methods, proven methods. I don't reinvent the wheel. It's just proven methods, and you also should get started if you haven't started already. So that was the one thing. The other thing I wanted, actually a main thing I want to talk about today, and before I get into journaling, and I don't want to make it too long, but I had in my mind that I want to talk about this. So last night, and also because this morning I got literally the exact confirmation of what I was just thinking last night. I was like, I can't make this stuff up. I mean, as you know, I keep saying this, I can't make this stuff up because I really cannot make this stuff up. So last night, and by the way, I have like my beautiful crystals in hand. I love touching my beautiful crystals. Oh, so good. So last night I was thinking out of a sudden, that, and I would like to talk about apology, right? If you are waiting for apology, and this might be for you, okay? So last night I was thinking, like, suddenly came to my mind, why am I still waiting for an apology? Like, why? I realize that I may never will get the apology from someone hurting me, okay? And I was so sad because for people that I don't care about, like, it really doesn't matter, like, whatever, I screw you and go to hell, whatever, I really don't want to deal with you, whatever. But for people that I do care about, and when those people hurt me, I do expect apology, okay? And I wait for the apology, and I will tell you what I saw this morning. It was just wild, okay? So, and I realized, like, why am I still waiting for apology? Because most likely I will never receive the apology, and I probably, not only not get the apology, but probably this person still probably have not realized how much this person hurt me, right? So there is this possibility, and why should I still suffer under this, correct? Like, why would I still suffer under this, waiting for somebody who I care about apologizing for their mistakes? Maybe this person never understood that this person hurt me, right? And it is mind-blowing to me that it was sad again, for people who don't care about, I don't give a damn, okay, just whatever, and I put them in place, whatever. For the other people that I do care, and I feel like, come to me with honest conversation even if you haven't understood that you hurt me, at least try to explain to me logically, like what happened, why you acted. I keep saying, come to me like a man, right? Like male or female, doesn't matter. Come to me like strong on both of your feet, stand tall and say to me, you know what, maybe I hurt that person too, or that person thinks that I hurt that person. I don't know. It's just my assumption, right? Like, let's say if that's the case, I want these people come to me and say, Ayguen, listen, you did this and you hurt me. I'm fine with that. Then I can say, oh my God, I'm sorry, I didn't even notice that I did that, or I'm sorry, I hurt you, I never meant to. Or I can say, listen to me, you did this. I understand that you are hurt in this regard, but I am hurt in this regard too. So at least we can have an adult conversation. Cutting off and then not just really approaching and at least trying. I'm fine with trying too. If you come to me really showing to me, I'm a goddamn Scorpio, right? And I'm a power empath, right? I acknowledge when people try. When people at least try to acknowledge their mistake or come towards me and say that I did a mistake or I hurt you, I'm sorry. It doesn't mean it will continue like, and the person can say and say, you know what, I'm sorry, I gotta go, and then goodbye, whatever. It's fine. Or I don't want to talk to you again. It's fine, but at least my understanding, my philosophy is that to have an adult conversation, like what the hell happened, why you acted like that, why did I acted like that, why this happened and why that happened. And you know, even if it's not hurting somebody, even if it's miscommunications, misunderstandings, at least to solve it, right? That's for me the whole point. And again, it hurts when people that you care about are not at that stage to come towards me and to just say, you know, here, this and this, you know, let's try to solve this. Or I reacted because of this, or I did this because of this. Then it makes me feel like, okay, then this means that I never meant to this person anything. I thought this was my best friend. I thought this was this person or that person. I mean, then I feel sad that if someone cannot come to me, feel close to me, so close to me, to come to me and talk to me, then this means I've never been anything important to this person to begin with. That I was fooling myself, which brings me to the second point. That why would I, after this realization that maybe I wasn't important to this person, if that's the case, again, there could be two things. One is too weak or too scared, whatever. Actually, three things. Too scared, is too scared or too anxious. Again, to come forward and to talk, right? That could be one. The second thing is that the person didn't realize or still is not aware that he or she hurt you, or there is a miscommunication. And the third is you never meant to this person to begin with. For the first one, it's up to them, okay? You can heal them. If they have anxiety, if they're scared about you and you tried but it never worked, so if that stands on them, I mean, you can only do so much for a person if the person has anxiety or is all these times still scared from you, of you, then that's them, okay? But the second and the third, if that person either has no understanding that I didn't do anything wrong, it was all her by me, or it was all, you know, somebody else's issues, not me, not at all, I didn't do anything wrong. If that's that case, or the third, if this person, you know, never saw you as important as you thought that, you know, they are important to you. If these two cases are the case, then it's up to me to decide, like, why, or up to us then decide, and why are we still thinking about that person or expecting that person to come to you to apologize or clear the miscommunication or talk to you, or to or feel that you are valuable or important for their valuable time to just try to solve the problem. You see, then it's on me to really to think about, why would I still stuck and wait for the person? Then I value myself and say that apology will never come, or that person never understood that he or she hurt me that much, or it's just not important for them. And so either way, it poisons you and it doesn't help you. And I felt very sad last night that I realized it and acknowledged that I should stop waiting. I mean, for the other, I'm specifically talking about 3 people, three women and 1 male. And I'm sorry, 2 female and 1 male. And for the 2 females, I'm like, okay, I mean, I already gave up. The male one was more recent, so that one I was like, that was pretty wild. And then I felt like, okay, it's just crazy that I still haven't gotten any apology, and it's just or any explanation or anything like that, like why this person acted like this. And or at least have an adult conversation. So it was sad for me. It was already, you know, years and years already passed for the other 2, and I considered the other, you know, the 2 females to be my best friends, and that hurt even more. And for the male, it's just difficult to swallow and to finally say, okay, you know what, that apology may never come, and that solving the problem might never come. So it was sad. And to, you know, for Scorpios, it's hard to let things go. And I realized that maybe it's time to let go, to not wait for that anymore, not waiting for solving the problem. Maybe you will never solve the problem, or get the apology, or get the communication for misunderstandings, or whatever heck that was. Okay, so, and then this morning I've got to see like really like two things I've seen, and that was just so wild. The first thing that I saw this morning, like kind of like a video literally saying, what do you need to do for your issue at this time? And literally it says you need to journal. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, really, this is exactly like what I'm doing. This is just unbelievable, like confirmation. And then if that was enough, I saw an article literally like this morning, and it literally says that, you know, it was about apology, and I couldn't believe that again this was fitting so well. It literally says that, you know, that it's that the article said that you can't force anyone to say sorry or to acknowledge that they were wrong. I mean, it's up to them. Again, you can not force, you can't force anyone. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come. And releasing yourself from that is actually helping you to go into a toxic circle for yourself, because it's unhealthy. But again, I'm always a person who is thinking two ways, okay? I never in my entire life would try to solve a problem without seeing my reactions, my actions in the situation. I always look at myself, always, like, what did I do that caused this? What did I do that had this effect? I keep saying this for 2 decades now, that I really wish that people would do that for everything. To look at what did I do instead of blaming every single person. All I want is to have, even with that 2 females that I considered my closest friends, even best friends, to have the guts to come forward and say, let's talk about this. Even if it's not, we can agree to disagree. I'm fine with that. All I want is to have an adult conversation, like, what the heck happened? Why did that happen? You know, what was your part? What was my part? What did you think that I thought or did? What I think that you did, or, you know, or your thought. Those things, that's for me important. It's not about necessarily, yes, I do believe that they have to apologize, especially that male figure, and the other 2, but particularly the male figure, that, you know, still I would like to learn about what the issue is, like, what I'm interested to learn. One, what happened that it led you to do this to me? And, you know, what was the deepest cause for that? Maybe, I mean, for the 2 females, I still believe that, you know, you obviously didn't care at all. And maybe now the male figure, same thing. You didn't care at all. And that's the hurting part. And that's not something that's brand new to me. I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's just because we Scorpios, we love deeply, right? And I'm, as a power empath, I can connect with people's heart. I can see and feel and sense what they're thinking, what they're feeling. So I am more connected with people's deepest hearts. So that's why I understand when the outside circumstances can lead a good-hearted person to do this weird stuff. But at the same time, I want people to be strong and come and say, I'm sorry I did this, or this happened and that happened. Let's figure this out, or let's talk again, or can we just like solve this or something, or just say I don't want to solve this, but still come to me, like strong, come to me and talk to me here just say it to me, say it to my face. That's what I want. Say it to my face. I hate you. It's fine. Say it to my face. Ayguen, I love you. Fine. Say it to my face. Ayguen, I don't want to talk to you. Fine. Say it to my face. Ayguen, you broke my heart. Say it to my face. Or Ayguen, it's all fine. Let's just figure this out. Fine. Say it to my face. That's what I want. That's what I care about. And I understand many people cannot be that strong. And then it's on them. If they are not strong enough, again, number one, right? If they're not strong enough, having anxiety and blah, blah, then it's on them. If they don't, the number three, if they don't care, like whatever, I'm down, whatever, then it's for me to say I'm done with you too. Or if this is a second, again, if they just don't know they did anything wrong, it's just everybody else but them, then it's also whatever, whatever the heck, just find other people and not me. I'm not playing that game. So that's my take on that. And so interesting that I got this morning the confirmation of all of this. It's sad. It's really sad. And we Scorpios, we don't like to give up that easily. But if you hurt us, like if you hurt me, in the past, if a Scorpio isn't a developed Scorpio, as I keep talking about this, every zodiac sign has a developed side and not undeveloped side. So if you are undeveloped side of your own sign, then again, if you hurt a Scorpio, they will like do the same thing. But if you are a developed person of your zodiac sign, then it's for me it's more getting internal, and then it's becoming, if you hurt me and you don't care, then fine, whatever, goodbye. But if you want to work on it and you acknowledge that you did something wrong and terrible, then I expect people to take responsibility for that, okay? So that's my take on that. Let me know what you think about this. Again, if you're waiting for an apology, think about these three sections that I mentioned, right? To which one it falls into, and how can you deal with that? And in order to release it, or in order to have it not hurt you, just write it in your journal. But the main point is release it, and release it, that it comes, it comes, it doesn't come, just move on, whatever. Even if you care so much about them, apparently they're not worth it, or they have their own issues, and that's not my problem, okay? So with that being said, I hope this was helpful. Give me a like if this was helpful. So let's continue with our journaling, and I will call it a day, okay? So yeah, it was a sad thing to talk about even. It just, It's sad. It's really sad, and I don't understand people. Why adults can be acting so much like a child. I don't understand it. Like, why can adults cannot have an adult conversation? I just don't get it. I really just don't. I just don't. This means that you are not as developed as an adult. If you cannot have a problem solving skills in interpersonal relationships, how can you expect to be a problem solving boss? How can you expect to be a problem solving coach or guru or a guidance or doctor or psychologist or whatever if you are still are not developed as an adult to have an adult conversation to solve the problem? Then there is a problem. Okay, so think about that. If you have the guts, the manners, the brains, the hearts to act as an adult to solve a problem within relationships, then this applies to every relationship, to everything you do in life. Never forget that. Okay? So, with that being said, let's journal. Yeah. It's a bit sad, but letting go is necessary. Letting go the expectations, because life is too short and we have only, as I keep saying this, we have only one single life to live. We have only single life to live, and we cannot waste our time, our energy and effort on someone who doesn't care about us. Period. Point blank. That's it. So never forget that, okay? So I'm sending you so much love. I hope this was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video. The more you like and comment and share, this video will be seen by YouTube, by other people, so that they can get the healing they need to, and hopefully you as well. It's not the point to just dive into whatever news, this news, that news. It's important to first, I keep saying this, heal yourself. It doesn't matter about others, here, that, this person, that person, the news and this and that, whatever. You focus on you, and that's my whole point. I hope these videos are helping you to finally heal yourself, okay? I am doing this for more than 20 years, actually, yeah, 25 or so, and I am now, I believe, in the position to be able to really help you with important information and techniques. So please use them, and thank you for the sponsors, supporters of my channel, allowing me to bring you these free videos. If you want to support my channel to help you even more, please, number one, like this video, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell icon, and follow me on my community section. You can follow me on my Instagram channels as well. But also, if you want to support, become a member, and you can also donate. And my Ko-fi online store, you can do a membership there, and you can get all in my store, the extended videos and special PDFs and all of the valuable information I have there. You can get them, or you can become a monthly member, and that way you can support this channel so I can bring you more, okay? So I will restructure that a little bit further, the membership, and I have in my mind as of this morning how I want to do that. But keep going and keep working on yourself, okay? It's not about others, it's about us. So have a wonderful rest of your day.